Azerbaijan it's a very, very perfect example of what I'm telling you. This is the concentration of all the trends that I've seen around the world in one place.
We do the items that will suit all the regions and all the countries.
Too many options create simply confusion. Never stop thinking that you are not the number one in the world. To make a lot of sales is not our target, but to make a lot of people happy, this is our target.
Rikkardo and Valeria, welcome to Azerbaijan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And this is not your first time in Azerbaijan, in Baku,
Many
but
times.
your first time.
Yes.
Please share your feelings.
Azerbaijan himself in the last 4 or 5 years is practically revolutionized. If you compare with the Azerbaijan of 20 years ago, there's practically nothing to do anymore with it. A lot of improvement, a lot of technologies also I saw yesterday coming from the airport. But the lifestyle, I can say that is fully changed. The way of dressing of the people, the behaving, the very positivity in the market. I can touch a very good spirit in Baku, especially. So I can tell you that, honestly speaking, it's very surprising, the attendance, and I make my compliments to the Azerbaijan people, because they really afford a big sacrifice to join to this point, and they reach a target that is really high. So actually now you are one of the most beautiful countries in the world, I can tell you the truth.
Thank you.
You are
Yes, and I can agree 100%, as this is my first time in Azerbaijan. I'm amazed, and right when I got out of airport, I made a decision to come here for my holidays, not only for work, because the city is amazing. The views, the mix of traditional style of interior and the contemporary.
Thank you very much. Today we are going to talk about Giorgio Collection. And the Giorgio Collection brand has been operating in Azerbaijan for 5 years. What preferences do you follow in this market?
the market as Azerbaijan has started to be understood as a Giorgio Collection brand when we started the cooperation with Luxury Life. Before, actually, we were already in the market, but with the wrong partners, and they did also expo that were not corresponding with our style. So slowly, but very intensively, we create an image that corresponds with the rest of the world. So Luxury Life took us by hand, and he brought to the luxury field. Today, Giorgio Collection worldwide is recognized as one of the top best brand worldwide. And finally, also Luxury Life is going to profit about this reputation that we have worldwide. So to be honest, together with you, our lucky part of the business in Azerbaijan was to meet Luxury Life and to start a relationship together with them. So that is the main development in the last 5 years.
Let's give a little bit clarification. What are the main products from Giorgio Collection?
Giorgio Collection is a very specific company that has one collection every year that is presented in the Milano Fair and is studied for a very long time before launching. This makes our new collection usually the more trendy one. To be honest, together with you, if we compare the last collection with the old collection, let's say 5, 6, 7 old collection together, they will probably make 4 or 5% of the total turnover. The last collection, usually they boom immediately, and we have, let's say, 20, 30% of the turnover on the last collection. If we take the last 5 collections, so the last 5 years, altogether, they represent almost 90% of the total turnover of the company. So it's very different from many other companies that they are preparing a collection simply for the launch during Milano. We study for a long time for the new collection, and when we issue the new collection, we know that already all our dealers, our partner, they will follow it. So the reaction is immediate. Why? And this is probably the strongest part of the Giorgio collection. We are the only company in luxury that stock the goods. So what means stock? When I come and I present a new collection, all pieces of this collection, minimum 20 to 50 pieces, are available in stock. So the company doesn't make you wait for 8 months, 10 months for delivery. You can order this sofa and you can get it in 24 hours because we prepare before the big presentation already the goods in our warehouses.
Valeria, you are the country specialist at Giorgio Collection, and can you provide an overview of the key collections and their unique features?
As Rikkardo already mentioned, the 5 last collections are our bestsellers. If we go from oldest ones to the newest ones, first one is Charisma. Charisma is the collection with the name saying everything. It has its own charisma. It's in gray color with gold, and it's amazing combination. Fits very good. It is used black bubinga, African veneer, also with the galvanic gold. Wonderful combination. Also, Infinity collection. Infinity collection, I would say, it's the top selling in the East countries. So for Azerbaijan, it's also a bestseller. Also in this collection, we have a bedroom, which is bestseller around all of our products of all of our collections. It has the veneer Makora mahogany, which is also from Africa, and gold metal finish. Also, I would mention the Moonlight collection. It was presented last year. It has a very exotic veneer, which is curly eucalyptus. But originally, it has yellowish color, but we were trying to approach the gray color, the color which represents the moonlight, which is the name of the collection. So we were trying to make this color happen for about a year, trying to combine the different colors, and we finally made it, and now it has a perfect color, which is pearly gray. Also, it has black nickel stainless steel finish. And in this year, we presented the Trésor collection, which is from French, treasure. It also follows all the modern tendencies. It has the hammered glass tops on the tables. Also the memory foam sofa, which is also very trendy and comfortable to sit. And also it has a special technology of producing the sofas, which is also very good for big families. And I know in Azerbaijan you have big families. And for big families needed big sofas. And it has a special moment. It has units which are connected between, and it may allow to make it as long as you want, which is also very good for the projects. And also I cannot not mention that we have outdoor collection. We made 2 outdoor collections, which are Oasis and Dune. And we made them just 2 years ago, but for now it also takes very big place in our total turnover, as it's very successful, and it uses all the best materials for outdoor. And around all outdoor that I've seen, I cannot say different. I work for Giorgio Collection, but this is the truth. This is the best one, and it can be easily used for indoor, and also it's used for private spa complexes. So,
Is June collection very popular? Is it because of the movie or?
Like a movie, but no. June and Oasi, there are two collections, but they are very good, comparable with each other. They're very similar, so I would unite them as a single outdoor collection. They are very sellable. I know for Azerbaijan, it's not on the place of sales yet, but soon I think it will take a place.
Let's talk about the trends and what new design trends are appearing in luxury furniture.
This again is very specific in the luxury field, and the tendency is easy to let's say give a direction to the market, because the brands and the tradition in luxury field, it's coming not from the private, not from the people, but the companies. They are traveling and they are going around the world. They are making a lot of research, and they see with their own eyes what is going more than anything else. So we collect all those information from our trips, and we share with designers that are making the realization of what we were thinking. This is practically the first step. Then we start to make trials, as she say. We make a lot of combination of colors. We are making some kind of studying to reach the final result, that when is sure, it will be presented in Milano and to the, let's say, people that are used to buy the luxury furniture. To be honest, until today, Giorgio Collection was very lucky in this, because anytime we present a new collection, it's already not sure, but let's say 99% sure that the results are very successful. So we are happy.
And which countries then? I want you to be honest in this question, that which countries or regions are buying more luxury furniture and why?
Well, this, to be honest, together with you, there is no difference worldwide, because the luxury field, that is a very small percentage in the markets, is the same all over the world. Before, maybe some country has some little differences. Today, iPhone 15 Pro Max or 16, doesn't matter if you are in China, in Japan, in Indonesia, wherever you are, is the tendency. The people, they want to be trendy, they have the iPhone 16. If you have the 15 Pro Max, you are already out of, because it's the old model. The same happened with the luxury furniture, and that's helped us, because before you should have some company even adapt the product to the China market, because they are small, so they have to make the chair a little bit smaller, a little bit. No. Today, if you do this, you lose the market, because people are looking for international products, the product they see on the advertisement, the product they see in the movie. So everybody, let's say globalization is a really good terms. I don't see any, and I'm traveling a lot, trust me. I am 9 months a year abroad, from Africa to Russia to America,
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, it's a very, very perfect example of what I'm telling you. This is the concentration of all the trends that I've seen around the world in one place. So I cannot see anymore, as it was before, a big difference between one country to the other one. Of course, you have to consider that now there are some events that are happening. For example, the Milano Fair. They are making these things much easier, because if you want to follow the trend, you go to Milano. And if you go to Milano, what is there, you suppose it has to be for all over the world. Very rarely some other country will issue some novelties that will be worldwide recognized. There are some trends that are in car. Mercedes makes the new car. All over the world, the car producer, they are following the model of Mercedes because they know that this will be the trend of the luxury. So everybody trying to make a luxury car, it looks like S-Class of Mercedes. If you they make some difference, of course, but finally, from far, you see, oh, there is a Mercedes. Oh, no, it's not Mercedes, it's Toyota. Oh, no, it's the Chinese new electrical car. So today, taste is a very one way. It's very difficult to find, but this only luxury, because then when you come to middle class or low class, the difference is huge from one country to the other one. There is necessary to follow the trend of the market and the way of cooking. Some culture, they have a lot of vapor, some other. Then it's very important. In luxury, if you make a kitchen that is 300,000 euro with a specific way of cooking the vapor, the rich people won't understand because they will never cook. So the cooking is another kitchen, not even the one of 300,000. It is there only for the guest to take a look and to maybe take out from the fridge one Pepsi. But the real kitchen is on the back side and they are cooking in another place. Otherwise, the smell will affect the full house. This is a very specific trend in the luxury that you will notice more and more, even in the advertisement in the magazine. You can buy AD Russia, you can buy AD Italy, you can buy AD French, AD United States. You open it, it's the same. There is no difference. Even the pages, if you turn it, even the same company, they are making the same advertisement with the same product. So what happened? Because this is the level. Actually, luxury is one, and the rich people, especially the new rich people, in order to feel rich and to look rich to any of their friends, they follow the same trend of the rest of the rich in the world.
So logically, you answered my next question. It's about customization. But I want both of you to answer this question: that do you offer any customization for your products? I think no.
No.
Answering to the question straight, no. But as Rikkardo already mentioned, there is no such big difference between these rich people. They are same everywhere. They have taste, they have luxurious taste. So basically, we travel a lot around the world and we see what people want. So we don't make mistakes with our products. I mean that it suits one country, but another country doesn't. It suits every country. And also, if we talking not about customization, but about some specific approach, we have Muslim clients. And for example, they can't put in their houses the picture frames with the faces on it due to religion reasons. And for this, we have the paintings without any faces or something that suits, and we can put in the project something that suits knowing the religion of the customer. Or some countries have the culture of big families, so for this we can do the customization of big items, long sofas or long tables. So we don't do any specific items for specific regions, but we do the items that will suit all the regions and all the countries.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your answer. As an expert manager at Giorgio Collection, what marketing strategies has Giorgio Collection used to attract international customers?
One of the intuition of my president that I think make us unique in the world is the fact that we don't produce for very long terms of production, but we produce in order to give a service to our customer that is the prompt delivery items. We have a very huge warehouses in the company in Italy. All products are 100% made in Italy. Also, this is very, very important. and the delivery of our product is 24 hours. So all items that you see in any of our catalogs, they are ready to be shipped. That from 20 minimum to 50 each item. But when we talk about items, the table is not the table as in the catalog, but the 2 meter, 2 meter 50, 3 meter table. This marketing is very actual. Today, because of the war, because of the inflation, because of the pandemic, people, they don't want to wait too much time in order to receive the goods. And even in Azerbaijan, the trend of the customer coming to buy in the showroom, they want to buy directly the goods they see in the showroom because they don't think that it's possible to wait 6 months, 8 months, 1 year to get their furniture. So the investment of the Giorgio Collection in this is huge. We have 15 to 20 million euro in stock all the time available for our customer to be delivered in 24 hours. This thanks to the fact that our way of production is very, very unique. Many of the competitors, they try to come on this solution, but they cannot. Why? It's very easy to understand. When we issue a new collection, this collection is done, as she mentioned before, one finish, one metal, and one extra product in material like glass or marble or wooden top. When we decided what is the collection of 2025, that will be presented in Milano next year, we decided that we want to use ebony as wood. Finish, it will be ebony. We use as metal gold. Finish will be gold. So the whole material we select, besides the fabric and leather that is always possible to choose in between a lot of colors, is this. Competitors, they are not thinking in this way. And this, I think, it's a big mistake today because giving option, it was a big advantage before. Today, giving option is a way of creating problems in finalize the order. I make you all the time this example. They did a kind of experiment in London and in New York in a fashion store. So they give in one of the two store 2 options. The first option, 10 new clothes, each clothes with 5 different color, but each clothes 5 different color, different each to the other one. So they give the woman that goes inside the showroom the option to choose one of the 10 new models, and each model 5 different colors. No sales, because the lady choose the number 3 model, but wants the color of the number 1. But the number 1 was not available on the number 3. So maybe on the number 4, they could have the same color of the number 2. Finally, too many options create simply confusion. Same experiment 1 year later, 5 instead of 10 models, and the 5 with 5 colors, all the same. So you can use the 5 colors on all 5 models. A lot of sales, because the lady that try the model number 1 but like the color of the number 4 say, it's possible to have number 4 or number 1? No problem. Done. The deal was finalized. Giorgio Collection is doing exactly this. We select the material that we think this year will be very trendy, and we are going to have a big surprise because we are going to use a material in Milano that is the first time in the market that has been used, and this will be a surprise. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you because otherwise everybody will take, but this is the secret, to come with one product, one finish, one that allow you to make stock. If you are making the same table with 25 different kind of wood, with another 5 kind of marble, with another 6 kind of glass, to stock this table, you need 100,000 cubic meters to put all the goods in stock. And trust me, in the stock, if you have, let's say not 25 colors, but 3 colors, so you decide to stock the black, this year, the white will be the best seller. So you say, next year, we will stock the white. Then the green will be the best seller. You always have the stock full of everything that is not the one that you need. If you do only one color and one proposition, take it or leave it, especially in luxury today, because it's in the hand of designer and architect, it works. And people, they are selecting and following what you do. Why? If you want, you can change the color, but you don't have the delivery in stock. You have to wait 6 months, and to make a different color will cost you 50% more. Then the people, they say, you know what? Not bad the color as it was at the beginning. I can deliver tomorrow morning. I like the tendency, because usually the color we select are coming from the Fashion Week in Milano. So when they come from the Fashion Week, for rich people, the best things to say is those colors are already studied by the number one brands in the world. And this year, if you buy Dolce & Gabbana or any of the brand, this will be the color of the year. So why you want to select a different color? Take what is the color that everybody in this moment is trendy. And for them, it's very important to have this kind of trend. When the guest will go in their home, they will say, this sofa you like, this is the Fashion Week 2025, all the new brands, they are going for a color similar to this. This make all the, let's say, atmosphere around the luxury more trendy.
Do you know what I am thinking right now about the secrets? You mentioned the secrets, and I want to know that, are there a lot of secrets?
Actually, yes, because, the secrets, and this is the secret of Giorgio Collection.
Yes.
Our president started to think about those things at least 5 years in advance. For example, the outdoor collection was studied 5 years before we launched. So when we launch and we put the secret on the table and it's transparent to everybody, anybody that will follow the secret at the time that we present it is too late, because we have already a new one coming the next year. So if you are not like Chinese, they were doing a lot before, copy. Copy doesn't bring you anywhere, because if you copy, as I told you before, the S-Class Mercedes, but people, they have money, they buy the S-Class, why they should follow you? If you want to be smart, make a new S-Class with your brand that is completely different. Maybe you are lucky and you are going to steal the market to the S-Class. So unfortunately, in this market, very few company has this capability to make real trendy some of their ideas. Sometimes, in order to be different, they exaggerate. So they make things that are absolutely not sellable. In order to be different and to try to get the market, they make the car with 6 wheels. So, and the people, they say, but I don't want a car with 6 wheels. What's the reason to have 6 wheels? I have to pay double for the changing of the wheels. For what? I prefer not to have. So, to answer to your question is very simple. Never stop thinking that you are not the number one in the world. Always think to be number 10 and to reach the number one, because the day you stop because you think you are number one, you are dead already the day after. And this why? Because the world changed very, very fast. And just to tell you also another very little example, if you will study in 1960, 1970 the market, you had 1 year, 2 years time to study the market. After the study of the market, you issue a new product, and this product for at least 2-3 years could be very good selling. Again, comparing with the car, if you had the new Mercedes E-Class, the E-Class for 5, 6, 7 years was the same. Maybe they changed just the mirror and that's it. Why? Because the market was low. To issue the new car, it took 3-4 years. The car come out, the people start to be used to the car, and finally after 2-3 years, the car start to be popular. Today, 6 months, and the car has to be changed, because if you have the model, as we say before about the iPhone, that is the last year iPhone, you are already out of the market because you are using the old model, not the new one. So this is also the secret of Giorgio. It's just to every year come with something new, and sometimes the new is the old. So we mix the tradition and the history with something new, cooperate together in order to create a sensation of vintage, but with a new technology mixed together with some finishing that makes the whole things very easy to be catched by the customer. So yes, secret are secret until are not official. When they are official, you cannot copy the secrets because they are already official.
Valeria, can you share how you approach launching new products in international market?
Actually, Rikkardo almost answered this question already, but I will say again that first and
but you have your own approach as well.
Yes. First and one of the most important things is that we follow the fashion trends. Every year there is a Milano Fashion Week, which takes place before the Fiera di Milano of furniture. And there we see the trending shapes, trending shades, colors, and we inspire for new collection. And every time we do it a lot in advance. So for each collection, it takes 1 year to be produced. Also in this 1 year, we do a lot of discussions about the design. We change something. Sometimes we have conversation with our partners and we ask, how do you think? Is it good for your region? And we gather together all these answers and we understand what we need to change, what we need to add. So we have 1 year to make a perfection. And for this 1 year, we also make the price list, we make the photo shots with catalogs, everything. So in 1 year, we are ready. Also, we have the designers, which always follow the trends. And we had before the first designer, Giorgio Kolleksiyasının, which was quite famous that time. After, for all the collections that I mentioned before for the first question, we had Castello Garvanese Studio. This is the husband and a wife working together. We had the contract with them for 5 years. And they are also quite famous designers in the furniture market. They were working for Gianfranco Ferré, for Cavalli, and for new collection. We will have a new designer. Actually, this is a big booming news that we changed our designer and it's gonna be Giuseppe Vigano, which is also very famous. For example, it was a designer for Visionnaire, for Turi. And also when we signed the contracts, they work only with us. So he will not make any similar items for another brand. And so we changed the designers. We always have the most fashionable ones. So we always follow the trends. Also, as Rikkardo mentioned, we travel a lot. For example, in September, I've been at home all together for 4 days.
I think this is the best part of your job. You travel a lot.
Well, it's good. I've seen wonderful Azerbaijan now.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
And we see the trends all over the world. They are different everywhere. So we can see all the trends together. So we have some experience of looking around and finding something beautiful and inspire for the new collections.
But please answer this question as well. What care and maintenance practices do you recommend for your products?
What we recommend or what do we use to achieve this?
What do you use and you recommend as well?
Okay. About recommendation, I don't have much recommendation because we use special technologies that allow not to care a lot for your furniture. Firstly, if you go deep into history, Giorgio Collection has around 70 years history. And firstly, we started with the production of the veneer. So for 70 years, we have a lot of experience in this. And we have special technology of producing it, which takes a lot of days and a lot of efforts. Firstly, we bleach our veneer. We put it in a giant bath with bleaching. We bleach it. Afterwards, we put it in a giant bath with coloring, which helps to color it inside, which means the furniture that you bought, for example, table, now will look the same in 50 years because lighting of the sun will not affect it. Weather will not affect it. Nothing will affect it because it's colored inside. Also, after we have the primer to fix the color, and afterwards we have from 6 to 9 layers of the special polyester treating. It has the special composition, only we know, and it also helps to avoid any
Scratch.
Any scratch, yes. But there are scratch when you use it, when you use furniture, when you live with it, there are scratch. But it helps to get rid of scratch very easily. So when you warm up this polyester layer, it takes the place of how it was before. So everything, all the scratches disappear. So for the furniture, if you buy the furniture of veneer, it will stay the same. And no any recommendation of how to use it because it's perfect to use. If we talk about the outdoor furniture, we also has the special technology of treating the metal, the cataphoresis, which is including electrolysis process. And it also helps to prevent any damage of the weather, of the cold weather, hot weather from -50 to +50 degrees. Also, for the outdoor, we have special coating that comes for each item free of charge, which also helps to last them as long as possible. And we also have the dacron material we use for outdoor. It's also used for yachts. And for yachts, you know, they need to have very long-lasting materials, so we use it. And in general, all our technologies are made for people not to care about how to care for our furniture. But if we go deeply about care, just wash it with water if it's the fabric, or if it's the fabric with water and soap, if it's the nabuk with water. And nothing much, no any special treatment.
Consider that very important in order to be luxury. We made something that again make us very unique. Giorgio Collection doesn't have 25 categories of fabric and 35 categories of leather that usually confuse very much the customer, because when they ask the price of one chair, in one leather is 2,000 euro, in another leather 10,000 euro. They say, what happened? I simply changed the leather and the cost. But what is important that all material that we use, for example, the fabric has to be minimum 40,000 martindale for the fabric. So she's right. The fabric will never be affected. Even the coffee will fall down. And she's absolutely right. The only way to destroy the fabric or the leather is to use chemical product. Because sometimes people, they think because it's a damage with coffee, I will use some special product, and then they destroy, because the special product becomes the real reason of the damage of the fabric. So leather is only open pore leather, so the top grain leather, treated with aniline sometimes or not, but full open pore leather is like tattoo. The color will never come out. The only way to come out the color is to use chemical product and to cut the junction of the color. So using all those very high level material, and this I'm very proud to say, we are not looking to save €1, €2, €3 on the single pieces. We are investing a lot of money in order to have always the top of the quality, help a lot. Sometimes there are people, they are saving 3, 4, 5 euros, and then they have to spend a fortune for claims, for problems. They will happen not in Italy, but they will happen in 10,000, 15,000 kilometers. A little problem like this, only to move the goods up and down, you are completely out. So I don't understand, honestly speaking, the companies, they are making this philosophy, even with the hardware, to save €2 to change a little piece, because it has really no sense. And Giorgio, I can tell you, that makes a step over, because even in the packaging, we almost 70% of the goods are in wooden crates. So we protect our goods like God. We want to be sure that even if it comes through the all bad roads, the trucks, they are jumping left and right, when they open the box, they will not find any surprise. This is probably one of the biggest secrets. Today, for a designer and an architect, one of the worst reason to stop working with the company is when you deliver your client call you and say, what happened? All the things you deliver me are broken or are not corresponding with what I ordered. This makes the architect in a big crisis. When the architect work with you and the telephone call is different and he say, wow, I just saw the final result, it's fantastic, compliment, oh, I'm so happy, everything. Say, I want to work with Giorgio Collection, because when you give this final result to the architect and designer, they decided that for the rest of their life they want to work with you, because this is really very, very important.
Valeria mentioned about your new designer. Congratulations. And I believe that he will bring new ideas. But what about the collaborations? Are there any upcoming collaborations or limited edition pieces? If yes, then when will be they available?
Actually, no. Again, the collection are done for all our dealers. We have in this moment 54 dealers all over the world that are working in priority with Giorgio Collection. And even in Luxury Life, we are going to extend the expo now, and we are going to have probably 3 times the space we have in this moment. We agreed this morning. And limited edition is a way of the company. They make a lot of customization and to create some extra value on the product in order to say, this chair, only 50 pieces, you have one of the 50 pieces. It works with the watches, it works with a very, very expensive company. In Giorgio Collection doesn't work very much, because we are obliged for our philosophy to stock the goods. So at least when we launch a new collection, 100 pieces each size. So table 2 meter, 2 meter, 53 meter, it's already 300 tables I put in stock. If I will make a limited edition, what should I do? Only the 50 pieces, that will be really 3 seconds to sold them out, and people will not understand why the standard table is 20,000 euro and this table is 55,000 euro. Some company, they are doing it, and sometimes it's also very successful, but this is not our way to see the market. We don't want to give a specific marketing tool for a piece that should be shared in 54 countries. To make a limited edition, just to put it in showroom in 54 countries, it's 54 pieces. What limited edition will be if only for showroom is 54? I have to keep at least another 54 for one sale each. For the future is already 120 pieces. Today limited edition is 3 pieces, 4 pieces. Not really very big sense, because if I will do one piece, only 4 pieces for the mold to make this furniture. For example, we have in the Mirage collection one iconic chair that we need 8 mold to do it, but I'm selling this chair for almost 6,500 euro. If I will do only one, only the mold for the chair cost me more than 100,000 euro. Can you imagine if I sell 3 pieces, I have to charge 200,000 euro for one chair? I don't think that people, they will understand. Also because we are not at this level. I don't want to be Ferrari, I don't want to be Rolls Royce, I want to be S-Class Mercedes. S-Class has to be for a large use in this segment of a rich luxury field. So it's small, but it's huge. Let's come back to what we were saying before. People say, Ricky, but you are selling to Mongolia. How is it possible? These people are very poor. No, the very rich people in Ulaanbaatar are more than 4,000 people. For me, 4,000 people will buy Giorgio Collection, I will be not happy, more than happy. So if there are 20 customers in a year, they will buy Giorgio Collection, it's a big success. So for me, the target is these 4,000 people that will probably at the end of the year will be 20 real one will buy our furniture. So 20 in Ulaanbaatar, 20 in Azerbaijan, 20 all together make a fantastic business for the luxury company. That's why is more peaceful. Selling luxury, it's probably one of the best way to make business in this moment. I will never share with some export manager, my friend, the experience in the middle low class. To make the same turnover, they have to sell 200 trucks with the whole problem of logistic, the whole problem of delivery, the whole problem with claims. It's unbelievable. And the final profit, very small, sometimes lost because they have to replace a lot of pieces. In luxury, it's nice. You can stay here. You have to make all the things working in a proper way, the presentation. But finally, you don't have to die one customer in a day. It's a big success. You are happy. You don't have to die for it.
You say big success, and I would like to conclude our interview about this. What is the big success for you, for Giorgio Collection? To sell a lot, or?
The big success, as the president always say, is to make people happy. So this make us proud. Giorgio Collection doesn't work for money anymore, very long time. And I can tell you that is true. I've seen with my eyes my president refusing order from people they were not in charge of the market. So to make a lot of sales is not our target, but to make a lot of people happy, this is our target. When the people, they are turning around, and this also, please check, make a Giorgio Collection claim or Giorgio Collection fail in Google, and you will see that we don't have any complaint around the world. This is a miracle, because today any name of you will put on it, you will find a lot of bad things in the internet. Giorgio is born to make furniture for the people that likes the lifestyle of Giorgio Collection, and we want them to receive the goods in a proper way and to be happy. This make us more than happy. In a day during the fair, if somebody come and I want to speak with Fabio is my president, and Fabio say, okay, tell me what I can I just want to thank you because my home looks the best. This for him is the top of the top. He will ask him to stop, he will invite him for a dinner. If somebody, and happens very often in the Italian company, and in this I want to tell also something aside, that the reputation of Italian company in this moment is not really very good, because anybody from the world that is coming in Italy for any reason, they simply show they have money, and many companies, they open the door of the showroom and they are selling left and right, destroying the job of years of other people they were working on project. I saw with these eyes people coming ding-dong to our company, opening even the bag, the 24 hours with a lot of money inside, and Fabio throw them out in a very, very bad way, even from the stand, say, sorry, I am not interested in sell to you. We have our own dealer. You have to go to our dealer. Please don't come back anymore. And the people are surprised. They say, but I have the money, because there are a difference between a woman and a prostitute. We don't want to be prostitute. We want to be a serious woman that makes what has to be done in order to a reputation be consolidated worldwide. This payback in a long-term business. Why today Luxury Life decide to extend the showroom? Anytime we do any kind of project with them and somebody else from anywhere in the world come up, we transfer the information to them and say, be careful, the customer is going all around asking for the same quotation to anybody else. They feel protected. They feel they have a partner. They don't have a supplier. Today, to be successful, you have to be partner of your customer. And that makes all the game pleasant. Very, very nice. Yeah.
Yes, we prefer quality over quantity. And even we had cases when we declined of partnership because of some actions our ex-partners did in the past. For example, dumping, when they stole the orders from other partners, and when we knew about it, we wrote them official letter that sorry, but this is not the way you should work with Giorgio Collection. We don't work with people with this policy, and we will not accept any order from you. And we have something like blacklist of the companies, and we don't sell them. And for example, one of this company has really huge orders, and they would like even to have the showroom of us, but we respect ourselves, and we don't need big sales. We need quality sales. So answering the question, yes, we prefer the quality, not the big sales.
Sometimes in life, you have to follow your principle. And what I like in Giorgio Collection and what is the trend for all of us is because the owner has this kind of mentality. Also, he will never push anybody to do anything. He will never come to a company, so you promised me this, why you didn't do it? The maximum he can do is say, you are not selling very well. Let me send somebody to train maybe the salespeople. Let's think what we can do, maybe some event in order to create. This is the spirit, is cooperation, and we are a partner. That's really the secret of success.